welcome back to ProblemManic. I am Emily, and this is
Bella.
And together we are
The Bella. I don't know why I was cheesing so hard in the beginning. I said...
because we're just really happy to be here and really happy to tell everyone about our daddy issues.
And the men we picked because of them.
I actually think I have great taste in men.
Do you? What does your dad think about that?
I want to know. I don't know my dad.
Okay, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. So
how can my dad have an opinion when I don't even know him? And if I do meet him, I want to first ask for 18 years of child support for myself.
Yeah.
And for second, see if he has any friends.
Gagging in my mouth. Let me gag again. I could never picture fucking one of my dad's friends.
Well, your dad's friends are also like not hot old men, old rich men.
True. I don't,
I feel like some of your dad's friends are hot, actually.
Some of them are good looking, yeah, but then it'd be like, I don't want to fucking see my dad fucking with nobody my age. That's weird.
I feel like it's different because you come from like a situation where like the family's still together.
I come from an unbroken home.
Literally.
Which led me to my daddy issues.
Why does Bella have daddy issues? Because the house was wrecked and it was built back together and then taped together and then destroyed again and wrecked.
I think that every woman at some point in their life has some form of daddy issue. Like, nobody's fucking perfect. And we go, like, when I would be mad at my dad, I would go after the absolute worst fucking choices that I could go with.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think mine has anything to do with... I am very grateful I never met my dad. And it was just...
Do you think you would be different if you did know him and you had a healthy relationship with him?
Well, I probably want to fuck older guys.
Probably not. Isn't that kind of weird how that works?
All right, and I've always had a thing for older guys. Like, so the one time I had a boyfriend. Oh my god, this is the boyfriend I accidentally gave chlamydia to.
From last season.
This is one of my favorite stories.
He was a virgin, right?
I gave a virgin chlamydia. It's not one of my proudest moments, but it was a moment that happened.
Because of your daddy issues?
No, it wasn't because of my daddy issues. But okay, but he was the only guy who was like younger than me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I did try to date this guy and I was turned off by the fact he was a virgin, and then I accidentally gave him an STD and I was like, oh my god, this is a sign not to date younger guys.
I won't even date someone my age. Like, I don't want an old dude, but like 35, 36, 32. I don't want someone like 26 below. I don't even want someone 27, 28. Like, I need a little older, but not like to the grave. But...
Well, it doesn't matter because they could be to the grave and be our age.
I should really start thinking before I say shit. Like...
No, but that's in reality, that's the truth. But anyways, so I've learned from my experience of like the older men, like the 40s, 50s, 60s. They're a bunch of fucking crybabies.
Oh my god, they cry.
Oh my god, they cry. Bella and I were out doing an event for my boutique. Very, very responsible. Like, we are not being irresponsible. We're not being the Bellum at this point.
This was pre-Bellum.
Yes, this was pre-K ProblemManic.
Yeah, pre-K. Head start. Head start.
That was Bellum in training. But anyways, so she came to see me at this event, and there was this grown-ass man who I couldn't get away from. And we're sitting at the bar, at one of the bars we still go to all the time, and I put him on speaker, and he is crying like the little bitch boy he is.
This man is in his, what, 40s, 50s,
no,
maybe?
Late 50s. I think he's in his 60s now. Like, his kids are 10, 15 years older than me. And this man's on the phone crying. And he didn't just, like, whine. Like, he cried like a toddler. Like, boogers, like, profusely. I'm like, well, we were just supposed to be fucking. And somehow you have turned this into you want to know what Emily loves? For me to show her my emotions.
No one wants that.
Oh my goodness. I remember waking up to this man slobber, like crying on my shoulder because he went through my phone. And like, we weren't like exclusive. So like, why are you going through my phone? I'm very open about you don't want to go through my phone.
Like, I'm all for a man tapping into his emotions. Great. Love that. But crying, like, because someone you're not dating is working and has a friend show up, like,
yeah. And he was like calling me a whore as I'm like, and Bella's like like we're just sitting here. I said, everyone can hear you.
And this is before we got close.
Yeah. Could you imagine if this happened now?
I would have took the phone out of her hand and hung it the fuck up, because I'm looking at her like, yo, why the fuck you letting this guy do this? Like,
Bella, I remember him crying the one time and me looking in his face and go,
damn, Emily, people are so right about you. You're so toxic.
I'm such a heartless bitch. But honestly, I told this man the only thing I was committed to was my business, and he did not get the hint.
It's so crazy because you tell them exactly what the fuck it is.
I tell them, and I'm so open about everything. I'm never gonna hide like a career. I'm never gonna hide anything, and I don't understand why you're crying. And it's been a lot of crybabies, and I guess my taste in men has picked me to find men who are either going to beat my ass, cry, or die.
You know what's crazy? So my last relationship was definitely because I was pissed at my dad, but like not really so much to do with that, but I was just like attracted to everything that my dad would never want me to be with ever in his life.
Yeah, you're like retaliating.
Yeah, like rebelling. I'm a rebel with a cause now, but before I used to just rebel to be an asshole. But so I started fucking this dude and whatever, and then time came for me to go to a different project, and he was like, you're my girl now, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I'm not. What do you mean? I was like, the devil sent you to me, bro. And he just wouldn't take no for an answer. And you know, if I would have just left it alone for the first time and not have been pissed at my dad and wanted to go for the worst type of people ever, I could have avoided that. I could have avoided all the trauma that I have right now.
Speaking about the trauma, because I just had this realization, isn't it kind of shitty that the majority of our trauma is caused by men, and it's men that we have picked?
We have picked them. And you know why? Because we're addicted to chaos, or we like the way the drama felt. Like, because I'm only speaking for myself on that. Damn, I'm sweating. I'm only speaking for myself on that. Oh, God.
It is getting hot in here.
Yeah, it's getting real hot, like hot tamales in here.
It's getting spicy.
But
no, my problem is I love toxicity. Like, and I love a man who's gonna fight with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I love, like, I don't know what it is, but then I actually don't think I do, because I have had a hint of a very healthy, supportive relationship. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, you don't want to beat my ass because I have anxiety? And he's like, no, Emily, that's just gonna make it worse. And I'm like,
what? There's people out here that don't want to beat me up or cry or tell me I'm a worse piece of shit, mentally abuse me, physically abuse me. There's people that want to treat me good.
There's people that just don't want money.
Right.
Like you're not just gonna be like, send me money now.
You're not just with me because you want to use me?
Oh my goodness.
Or manipulate me?
I remember my one ex telling me the only thing I was good for was being used and abused.
Fuck that.
I'm like, and then I find myself still finding those men, and then I have like had the glimpse of like, oh my goodness, this is healthy, and I'm like,
let me fuck it up.
I'm so weird. I've tried. It's not working. I've tried. I could fuck another man and this fine with this. I can fuck another man and this man's fine with it. Under circumstances.
Under certain circumstances.
Under work circumstances.
That's the thing though, like I used to be so addicted to toxicity and it's not really as much to do with daddy issues for me as it was to do with my own internal issues, because I just all I knew in my life was chaos. I have mommy issues, daddy issues, but I'm fine with them now. But when I was younger, it was just like let's just do everything that my parents never want to see me do and become the worst piece of shit and make them hate me.
But when it comes to parenting, I feel like this is something that I have to accept is your child is going to have to heal from the childhood one way or another. You can always I'm raising Drake without a father. Reality, that's something that could cause a struggle. I'm raising him with the fact that his mother is a sex worker and she's open about it, and I'm out there, I'm known. I was like, that's another thing this kid might have to heal from. But I'm trying not to fuck him up mentally. I was like, great, you already have these struggles. Let me try to get on top of it so it doesn't mess you up down the road. Let me try to take as many precautions as I can to, maybe eliminate some of the struggles he may have. But I feel like when we were raised, it was they were healing so much from their parents that they did the best.
They did the best that they fucking could.
Because the way they were raised was fucking bizarre. I know my one ex-husband, his dad beat him every single day. So the way he raises his kid is better than how he was raised.
And that just goes all along the lines. And I think that our lives have been so hard because we're the ones that are hold up. We're not letting this spill onto our offsprings. I don't have a kid, but if I did have one, I wouldn't let it spill out. I don't have one because I don't want it to be fucked up. But your kid loves you, and I love that. He might have some daddy issues. Who knows? He got a grandpa though, so who cares? Fuck those daddy issues. He's great.
Yeah, I was like, the kid couldn't be any more happier now. And that's the only thing I asked for. Granted, the fat he is spoiled, but
he just loves his candy.
He loves his candy. He loves when I'll never forget that day. It was last year. We wake up after I took him to Splash Lagoon, and I was just gonna stay the night over in Erie and then take him to the zoo the next day. He was no, I want to go home. I don't want to go to the zoo tomorrow. This kid wakes up and he goes, I want to see giraffes. And I live 3 hours away from any zoo.
Oh, so y'all had already went home.
We already went home.
Okay.
So we're home. He wakes up and he goes, I want to see giraffes. And I said, you know what? Me too. I pick him up and we drive off to Pittsburgh.
Is that the day we all went together or a different day?
No, this was a different day. And I remember being on Facebook. I said, Drake woke up and said he wanted giraffes. I was like, baby, here's your giraffes.
Here's your giraffes.
Look at them. And then I was like, I really want you to look at these giraffes.
With your eyes.
Yes, I want you to know we drove 3 hours just for these giraffes. I love our little tangents.
I know, because I love it.
No, but I feel, what was the word that you used to use? It was trauma, that breaker, trauma.
Curse breaker? Generational trauma breaker?
Something. Heal the generational trauma, something like that. And I feel like that is a lot, and we try to be as self-aware, but we know it's funny. We'll do some fuck shit and be like, yeah, I know that was fucked.
Yeah, but before, when I was a teenager, I'd do fuck shit and fuck shit and fuck shit and fuck shit. I didn't give a fuck who it hurt. I didn't give a fuck who, I would hurt the fuck out of people because I wanted people to be as miserable as the fuck as I was. Relationships, friendships, this, that, the job, blah, 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 blah. I just hate everything.
Yeah. And that just got me thinking. I feel like also I pick a lot of shitty men because I don't know what a healthy relationship is. And I feel like you can come from that also because it was so back and forth.
So back and forth.
Your parents had to go through hell to get to the happiness where they're at now.
Yeah, and I so love that for them, but it's as a kid who comes from yes, they're for lifers, loyalty over everything, but as a child who grows up to see that, I don't know what the fuck love is, because love to me looks like lies, manipulation, cheating, this, that, whatever. So I'm just I'm at a point now, I don't want the shit. After my last relationship, after seeing everything my parents have went through, my aunts and uncles' relationships, everybody's relationships around me, I've never seen good except from like my grandma and grandpa, but my gram's dead. So, and like that wasn't even all that healthy either. It was just a lot of just, I'm just like, what the fuck is healthy? So I just like swore it the fuck off because I don't know what the fuck, like, what do you mean? You love me?
I think
What the fuck is love?
that part.
I love you. I love my sister. I love my mom and dad. To me, that's unconditional love. But like a relationship, I can't do it. I don't know if when
There
I'm
are
older, I'll be
conditions.
able to do it.
I definitely feel like there's conditions for a relationship.
And I feel like it's kind of have to be.
Well, it has to be, or else you're settling. Because my problem is, I try to go after men that I can change. You can't ever.
He's
change
not a
them.
fucking diaper.
Yeah,
That's what I had to learn. This,
Like-
leave them where he's at. Because I got better. This man ended up like worse off.
And then that's my problem. I go, oh my goodness, look at this project. If I can just change you, maybe I'll feel complete. And that's a whole nother like trauma deep dive. But
I'll get good karma for this. No, fuck that. I'm gonna
No.
be the asshole. I'm gonna be the villain, and I will leave you.
you're not gonna get good karma for it because it's just gonna slap you in the face for being a dumb bitch.
Every time.
Every time until we learn our lesson. It's like the universe has a way of like sending like
Same person, different different bodies.
yes.
I have been through the same fucking shit in every relationship I've ever been in because I had to heal those parts of myself. And now I've done so much healing, I'm not ready to put myself in a position to where I could lose myself again. Because this last one, I lost my job. Like a lot of the shit was on me because I was really toxic. He was toxic as fuck too. It takes two.
Oh yeah.
I lost my job. I gave up my house. I crashed my car. I gave up my friends, my family. I'm not willing to do that again for anyone. So that's why I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Like I got a best friend. I've been friends with him for like 5-6 years almost. And you know what? Maybe if I'm in my 30s and we want to fall in love, all right, cool. At least I didn't waste the rest of my 20s on someone else. Like,
Literally.
I can't do it.
I don't know. I'm so scared of like the past is the best indicator of the future, and I'm gonna end up married again or some crazy shit. Listen, it's a reality. It's the reality. I could easily be like, oh, you want to marry me? Absolutely. How about tomorrow?
And matter of fact, I think the judge is at the courthouse right now.
Actually, I already have a ring. We're fine. Skip that. I'll buy yours. I'll get us a house. I'll get you a car. Here's a job while I'm at it. I have perfect credit. I just had a reminder of someone's credit I was helping him pay off.
Ooh.
I got something in my mail, and it was like oh, you qualify for this. Congratulations on your excellent payment. And I was like,
Could have been building my own credit.
I said, I'm glad your credit's fucking better than mine now.
And
because I
perfect
built-
example because we literally put ourselves to the side to build someone else. Fuck that.
every time.
Now you learn. You got someone willing to put their shit to the side to
I-
help you.
If that ain't the fucking truth, I'm like, what's wrong with you? And I'll every day, I'm like, Bella, what's wrong with this guy?
I'm trying to figure it out too. I don't know.
I ask him, I go, what the fuck's wrong with you?
And then the one day we were all hanging out, he said, I can't believe you guys got your asses kicked. What do you mean? There's people that don't do that.
Literally, and Bella and I were drunk in the back seat, having a typical Bella moment, and he is driving us around, taking care of us to make sure we are safe. And Bella and I took turns puking. Like, it was, yeah. So guys, there is someone out there. When I figure out what's wrong with him, I'll be sure to tell everyone. As of right now, I don't really know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, and I'm probably never going to find the person that's out there for me because I gave up looking. Like the binoculars, I broke them.
Well, Bella, where are you gonna look? Fucking Tinder?
No, see, that's what keeps me not dating. I have these rules for myself, okay?
Tell them your rules.
Okay, this is how I have to protect myself because I am so, like, I'm healed, but, like, I believe that I'm healed in an individual type of way, not in a relationship standpoint. Because if I were to get in a relationship, that would make the crazy go ticking again. So that's another reason why I don't want to date. Anyway, no, I don't want to meet you on Facebook, Instagram. I don't have Snapchat. Why the fuck do you have Snapchat? If you like, there's this one dude that my dad always wants to set me up with because he's like this big Hartley guy and like my type, you know? And I see him on Snapchat. I said, I don't like him. I will never even say hello to him.
Bella got the ick from someone because she's seen him on social media.
I'm the star. No, I won't go out with you if I met you in a bar. I won't go out with you if we met at Walmart, because why the fuck are you trying to pick up a chick at Walmart?
Why are you at Walmart?
You know where I always found some boyfriends, though? Work.
I have not met boyfriends at work. Oh, wait, I lied. I was the CO. They were the inmate. Yes, I did.
Oh my God.
I forgot. Yes, I did.
See, I am so glad that I think it's disgusting. Because if I wanted to date an inmate, I'd be with my ex-boyfriend.
If I wanted to date an inmate, I would just go back with my ex.
Yeah.
But, okay, but isn't your one rule that you don't want to meet him if you're wearing makeup?
Yes, that's another rule. If I'm wearing, because I'd rather you see me ugly, and that it's like a gaslight or
well, you're never ugly.
Tactic. Well, yeah, I know, but because I like myself without makeup now, I don't want him to meet me in makeup and then be like, oh, damn. I want him to meet me with no makeup, and then when I put makeup on, he'll be like, oh shit.
You want to know what's
You get
funny?
together. You get dressed.
Like, damn. Like, you know, it's like a nice little surprise as opposed to that's what they expect you to look like.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I got my bonnet on. I got my hair in a braid or some shit.
Oh my goodness.
I wish I could find the dating rules post that I had, because there are some pretty good rules to protect myself. And I also, one of my old rules before my last relationship, I can't see that far, was my hair had to be down to my ass before I date someone.
Why?
Because that meant growth. Because it was right after I chopped my hair off whenever I was using stupid shit. So my hair was like down to here. And then that's when I met my ex-boyfriend. And I was like, the devil sent you to me. And I was like, my hair is not down to my ass yet. And he just wouldn't let up. And I later found out that that was a form of domestic abuse, which is crazy because it didn't start out like that. It was hiding my keys. And I would always be like, no, like, I don't want a relationship. Please just stop. We can hang out. We can talk. We could do whatever. I don't want to date you. I'm not cool when we date. I am insane. And then I just went, I knew when I almost bit his dick off, he was texting and I didn't fucking make the guy bleed. But I knew in that moment, I was like, yo, he got me out my fucking mind. I gotta go. Among many other things, but that was a real indicator when I was like, I gotta heal.
Yeah, and we definitely, like, we all have those moments. I remember my one marriage started out. He's like, I'm just being honest, I have 3 girls, and whichever one of you guys is like, you know, I think is the best, that's who I'm gonna be with. No, the other 2 bitches were just smart enough to run.
Yeah. And here's our young 20-something selves like,
oh my goodness,
I'm so great.
Oh my goodness, he picked me.
Yay. All the fuck you won was a tornado of a prize. You didn't win another fucking thing but a headache.
The only thing I wanted was dick. You wanna know what I got?
Honestly, I was thinking with my dick, okay? I was thinking with my dick, and she's fucking stupid. And you know what's really fucked? When I met my ex-boyfriend, I told my best friend, I was like, yo, because I was like, damn, he's fine as hell.
Yes.
I said, yo, I'm about to bag him. Because I was a hoe. I was a big time hoe. And every time we would go to a project, I would get a new little boyfriend. That's how it goes. We're on the road. Like, everybody bangs. So I would have my next one set up for the next time. Well, he happened to be the one I wanted there. So I said to my best friend, I was like, yo, like, that's gonna be the one. And then did that, whatever. And then a year later, after we're dating, I find out he was fucking this old ass lady, his cousin's, his niece's cousin's sister, had a girlfriend, fucking the baby mama, doing that. I said, damn, you get around, don't you? He said, and I can.
Nah, because the one he's with now is, I think it's actually a character off of Sesame Street.
Listen, if y'all ever see this when you finally get out, just know.
Sorry.
I should have left sooner. I should have left sooner, because I might have gotten a little fat, but. You really did. You did say you wanted an ugly bitch.
And mine wanted a conservative bitch who was very quiet, and that's what he got. And I'm actually happy. Because if you like, why don't people go after their type? Like,
I don't know.
Like, I don't think I've dated a man that actually likes me.
I've only ever been with one person who actually likes and understands me, and that's why I don't want to fuck it up. That's why I don't want to date. And if I get a boyfriend, I don't want to give my best friend up. Like, he gets me. Like, he gets me. He knows how to talk to me, and he's not jealous. Like, he's not that type of jealous dude. And he's just chill, laid back, and like, it's so weird. And I don't, like, I can't get a boyfriend. I would be like, yo, I got this one man, like, we're not together, but I fuck with him real heavy. I'm
real heavy.
Isn't like, we could be on the phone talking for hours too, and then I'm like, oh shit, like, we've been on the phone for like 5 hours. Are we in the era of like actually being open to healthy things? No, I'm not. I don't want to fucking.
I don't know, because I'll randomly try to pick a fight with this one guy, and he's like, I'm not fighting with you. You don't want to fucking fight with me?
See?
But I stopped fighting with him recently because there's just a lot of shit that happened.
Ugh.
But no, I'll fight with him over, because I had a boyfriend that passed away and he had a girlfriend that passed away. And then Bella was here this day. I turned to him and I go, you'd rather be with someone who's dead than be with me. And he's like, so would you.
I felt like I was on some type of sitcom, like one of those reality shows. Like, Jerry Springer type shit. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Dr.
We
Phil
don't know
type
reality
shit.
shows. It's fun.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what?
No, but it was funny. And then I was like, never mind. Like, you're not wrong. My bad. Will you go buy me another drink? Oopsies. Love you.
So do y'all have daddy issues?
Yeah. Raise your hand if you got the daddy issues.
My dad's cool now. He's my best friend, so I'm gonna put my hand down. Let us know how your daddy issues have affected your life.
I'm grateful for my daddy issues.
I'm grateful for every life lesson and every experience.
So if you're a daddy, slide in my DMs. All right. Peace.
Whores, healers, and headline stealers. Emily Anthony is a licensed sex worker with courtroom confidence and stripper stamina. They call her a whore. She calls it a Wednesday. She's paid, protected, and pissing off people with fragile marriages and social media. Meanwhile, Bella Badass, aka Bella Fatass, broke the internet just by triggering fragile, unhealed men's egos. She's still healing, hollering, and humbling men who never stood a chance. Together, they're dragging trauma through lip gloss, turning chaos into sermons, and making your sister rethink her whole career path. You hate them until you accidentally binge every episode and start quoting them in therapy. This isn't a podcast, it's a public service announcement. Unfiltered, unholy, unapologetic. You're gonna hate how much you relate.